Hello, Daniel Gaster here. Welcome to the field office. Today I wanted to go through a bag, this bag in particular. So some months ago I went out with David Zaritsky, Pete Brooker, and we went around London looking at Bond brands, and later on we met up with Mark, Youth from Mark, and Phil, president of the 007 GB Club. And one of the visits we made was to Sunspel, and they very kindly gifted us this lovely tote bag, which has a zip on the inside, but they also gifted us a Riviera Polo. Now, it's been 2 months since we did this, but as well as the Riviera Polo, there was a number of other things that I got given by both David and by Pete. And I think first of all, I should say that going out to London to see David, to see Pete, that in itself was really great. I wasn't expecting anything. I wasn't expecting any gifts. I wasn't expecting anything, and it is very kind of both of them to give these things to me, or arrange for these gifts to be given to me. So many thanks to both David and Pete for this. So first of all, while we were there, and obviously you see this on David's video, we went to Burlington Arcade to the 007, and while I was there I purchased a pair of socks. Now, I have actually worn these pair of socks once when I went to cue the music for the 60th anniversary of Goldfinger Celebration and the 50th for Man from the Golden Gun. So these are the 007 DB5 socks. Oh, get the camera, there we go. Now, these are really, I mean, the high quality socks from the Sock Exchange, London Sock Exchange, sorry. Really love the detailing on this. Now, I'll just get a few bits out of the bag. So I opened these because I wanted to wear them for that event, so I have taken the labels off, but you get the little, focus, Daniel, focus, there we go. You get the little 007 logo item on there for your feet only. I need to work on this. Here we go, focus, focus. There we go, there it is. One of the other things about this pair of socks, now you can buy them individually, but you can also buy them individually, but you can also buy them as a Goldfinger set. Now, this is an officially licensed product by Aston Martin as well. So it's not only a Bond product, it's an Aston Martin product. So technically, this is my first official Aston Martin piece of anything. Now, I purchased these myself, but really nice. I like the colour of them. I like the little, I mean, I don't really ever wear sort of patterned socks, so it's only occasionally that I'll wear any of these, but I do have a few now from the London Stock Exchange, and they're really nice. I have also bought some of their Queen pairs for my father as a present, so really lovely pair of socks. Do like them a lot. Now, everything else in here was gifted from David or from Pete. So we've got here the penny whistle, celebrating 50 years of the Man with the Golden Gun. That's the wrong way around, but never mind. I got a lot of these things from Pete. He has been to a load of, so we've got the Sacarac, got a lot of things from Venice, so Hotel Danieli, the Grand Hotel Pup, little bits from there, thank you. The castle from, now I believe this is supposed to be from You Only Live Twice, like the Garden of Death. And other little pamphlets around Bond locations as well. So thank you so much, Pete, for this. He's even given me a non-London Bond map. Thank you very much, Pete. Now, one of the other things that David gave me was this book, which I haven't opened yet. I'm just going to pop that down there. Now, I haven't opened this yet because I wanted to capture my reaction on here for this. Now, this was given to David by somebody who's basically done their own version of the Aston Martin restoration to make a proper working DB5 modification that was seen in Goldfinger. So he gave a few of these to David to say, give these to genuine Bond fans. And this is a book that's apparently sort of his journey to restore this DB5, but also apply the modifications as you see from Goldfinger. So I haven't opened this yet, and I want to be very careful in opening it so that I am not going to ruin it. So the author of this is Joe Kaminko. Now, if I pronounced your name wrong, I do apologise. I am dyslexic. So this is a book. DB5 arrived at the shop in 2020. It looks like a white version of the DB5, and he's going about restoring the DB5. Oh, he's taking it all the way almost back to the bare bones. Configuring it, some CAD designs. This is a very impressive. Got the roof, the ejector button. Got the controls in there. I like the gold sovereign touch. That's very good. And you put a proper, the weapon system engaged. So that's obviously a bit more of an up-to-date version of the I suppose what we call sat-nav now. I like the universal exports in there. A few optionals, so dagger. I think these might have been on the original design, but I could be entirely wrong within that. Under the thing, I do know that the phone, I don't think we ever saw that on the film, but I do know that was part of the original. This is very impressive. So what I'm going to do, Joe, is I will look through this at a slower pace and have a proper look at it, but very impressive. And you know, it looks like it's taken a long time to get to where you are now, but very, very impressive. So thank you, Joe, and thank you, David, for providing that. A few other little things that I got from David. I got a Bond Experience pen, very nice. And so we get to the main item that I was gifted, and this is the a Navy 007, a Navy Sunspel Riviera Polo. Now, in advance to going, I was asked the question, sort of, what is your sort of size for a polo shirt? Not knowing anything in terms of Sunspel, Peel, Oliver Brown, there were a few things that were on the inventory for the day in terms of where we were going and so on. But I went for a medium now, which would cover me for Peel, but for Sunspel I would normally take a small, although, you know, a little bit of dad weight. But these things are so, you know, versatile. They are, the quality of them is supreme. The fit of them is also very good. And, you know, I haven't tried a medium. I mean, my first few of these were mediums and I lost a bit of weight. So, but, you know, the detailing on these, I mean, new tags. Don't think I've seen these ones before, so different tags. Now these were provided by the new shop on Jermyn Street, and on Jermyn Street they have they now have an archive. It's a new store that's been opened, and they are which is really fitting for German Street, doing bespoke t-shirts. So if you want to have a t-shirt and have it customized to your measurements, you can go there and you can get a custom t-shirt. Now, I'm interested in the process of that. I don't know, because at the time of visiting I wasn't aware of that. It was a brand new store, and we looked at the archive and we looked at other pieces that were dotted around the place, but I am interested into seeing what they do for a bespoke t-shirt. So that is interesting to look into at another point maybe. But I'm incredibly thankful to people in the store for providing this gift, to David, to Pete, to Mark and to Phil, who joined us at Sunspel. It was a great day out. I very much enjoyed it. The gifts were not necessary but appreciated. So yeah, I'm going to try this on. So here's the Riviera Polo in the medium. Actually surprised that how well it fits. Now, normally I take a small, which I said before, but I think I've gone through that sort of period of time where everything was a little bit sort of tighter, and I think actually it does feel quite comfortable being a larger size. I think obviously it's the first time I've worn it. I haven't put it through the wash yet, so it will shrink slightly. But you know what? I'm actually quite happy with the way this fits as a medium. Like it, sort of touching the material, it has a very, very soft feel to it. But the quality of it, the longevity of this item is well worth the investment for it. Previously, I've bought them as sort of multi deals that they used to do. I think one of the good things that you can do if you're interested in purchasing Sunspel items is to sign up to their newsletter. If they do have sales, if they do have deals, they will email you regarding those deals. Sometimes just signing up, you'll get a 10% discount for your first order, those type of things. Not endorsed in any way by Sunspel, however, if they want to. But yeah, their t-shirts as well. I think their t-shirts, quality of those t-shirts, the feel and the quality of them is so good. And again, I keep going back and back to them. I've got t-shirts going back decades that are still in very good condition that I wear all the time. It's just, you know, the investment in good quality products is one of the things that is one of the draws for me in the Bond brands. Regarding the style, regarding the quality of the garment, the longevity of an item is something that I'm really interested in, because when you're paying out money for anything, you want it to last for a good period of time, like you've worn it to death almost. And most of my Riviera Polos from Sunspel, most of my items from Sunspel in general, I've not got rid of. They're 10, 15 years old, and they still look good, they still feel good. It's well worth the investment, because those cheap t-shirts that you get from store brands, you know, I've had them that they've just fallen apart after weeks, months, and yet something as, you know, the quality of this that you invest in is well worth the money back that you get. And you know, it's just one of those things that draws me into these brands. So yeah, I think this is a really good sound investment. This one, like I said, was gifted to me. Very appreciative of that. Thank you to Sunspel at German Street. Thank you, David, for organising this. And yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Thanks very much for your time. See you on the next one.